Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer. I did a poll asking, did you guys want more Valentine's Day looks or not? And I, just by slim margin, yes, ruled out. So I said I'd make a compromise. I'd make it a short and sweet one. Well, I said that, and we'll see how short I can make it. I've got some choices here. And the first one is my Natasha Denona Love Palette. Now, this was the very first Natasha Denona palette that I owned, and that is what it looks like. Very, very, very beautiful. I have used this before on my channel, maybe a couple of times, but I'm going to dip into this. And I also pulled out a couple of Super Shocks that I may end up going with. We'll see how it goes. But to start off, I'm going to prime my eyes, and I'm going to prime them with the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas. Okay, eyes are primed, threw a little brow on, and now for foundation, I'm going in with this. This is the Purlisse Ageless Glow Serum BB Cream with an SPF of 40, and this is in light medium. So I'm going in with the brush on this. So I think I'm going to go in with the second layer of this and dot it on with a sponge. And for concealer, I am going to use the Rimmel Lasting Coverage Breathable. I do like this. The first time I used it, I wasn't very sure about the sponge tip, but I do really enjoy it because it doesn't keep product on the sponge. Let me see. I'm not pressing on the tube, but there's no product left, and there's none, barely, on my hand, right through there. Here, I'll do it down here. Everything that comes out of the tube goes under your eye. So I do love that component, and I think a lot of companies should do their sponge tips like this. So for powder, I'm going to use this ancient product from e.l.f. It is called, gosh, it's their pressed powder. That's what it says, and it's in the clear packaging. They still sell this, y'all. And do you know that they sell this stuff for trying to find a good brush. They sell this stuff for $5. I know some of y'all remember when this was $1. And I'm just going to set my under eyes. And I really wasn't looking to set them, but I figured I better. And I'll just, whatever's left on this little bitty brush, I'll just do that. Okay. This was Hannah's, and she's actually down, so, and it was on my desk, so I used it. Now, for eyeshadow. A favorite part. This and blush. They just happen to be my absolute favorite parts of makeup. Now, I'm going to go in with, where is my favorite brush hiding here? You are beautiful. Okay. Let me get my little switch going. Let's see. Let's start in with first this shade right here, and I'm just gonna go over the clean canvas just so things will blend easier. And this is a little, you can see some color on it. And then I want to go in with, let's go in with Intense, which is this shade right here. And I'm going to use that same brush. That's pretty. And now I'm going to go in with the shade Soul, which is this shade right here. I'm just building this up. And then I think I'm going to come over here and take Heartbeat, which is this shade, and I'm going to take this on a smaller brush. And kind of deepen everything up a little bit. There we go. That deepened that entire lid quite a bit. Just going to kind of feather it out. And I'm just going to take what's left on this brush and go over the lid, because we're going to put something over it. All right, now for the shimmer shade, let's go in with this shade Giving, which is right here, which is a almost peachy pink. Almost, that's how it's coming off. I don't know if I like this. If I don't, that's fine. I've got some Super Shocks. But I am going to wet my brush. And let's put that, I'm going to put that all over the lid. is pretty. I'm just going to pack it on some. And I'm going to hop off camera, do this eye, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. I did the other eye. I grabbed a purple eyeliner. This is from LA Girl, one of the Shock Waves. And just put a little bit under my eye. And then I just grabbed a angled brush. This is one of my favorites, and it happens to be a NARS. And I just picked up the lightest shade, Valentine, and just kind of ran it under it a little bit. Can't really see it, but I did. And then I picked out my, this is a Glam Glitz Liquid Glitter by Italia Deluxe. That's what it looks like. And this was so kindly gifted to me from Jennifer's Beauty by Oxygen. And I wanted to use it. So, this is a liner. And how do I want to do this? You know what? I'm going to do it over here because this usually breaks up on me the most. I think I'm going to do it right on the crease line. Now, I have talked about my dislike for glitter on me. I love glitter on the eyes, on other people. Straight glitter. But this glitter doesn't bother me because it's in a different medium. So, I like that. You can't sit with the eye open, but when you blink, it's there, and it's okay if it transfers. These, in my opinion, and I had all of the Urban Decay. I'm just putting this all over my lid. All of the Urban Decay ones like this. And every single one of them dried out. Some of them hadn't even been opened. Whereas these, I mean, they just last. You see how, I mean, these are effortless. You could do a complete just glitter liner very easily, but I wanted to just really zhuzh up this look. So that's why we're going with the glitter. And a lot of people will go and do it on the bottom. There wasn't anything left on the brush. I was going to try to do a little bit on the brush. And, you know, you can kind of fan it, wait for it to dry. While we wait for that to dry and see if I have to reapply it, let's do blush. Actually, did I put my bronzer up here? Yes, I did. We'll do bronzer. And in the Valentine's theme, I grabbed my I Heart Revolution. This is the Bronze and Glow Duo. This is one of my favorites. So, this was a no-brainer to grab. And now here we go. And I'm going to use the same brush that I always use, my little Eco Tools. And this bronzer just does not steer me wrong at all. It just never has. And I have the Charlotte Tilbury in this. the films, I think it's called Film Star. And the only reason I kept it is because I wanted to do a comparison, and I just never thought about it because I didn't need to, because I had this. It just blends into the skin so good. Now for blush, I have this blush from Rare Beauty, and it is in the shade Love. I've already powdered, but we're going to see how this goes. I'm going to put it on my hand first. That is the shade. And I'm going to take it on a sponge and really shear it out. Yeah, see, I don't like these blushes. At all. I did not like this blush whatsoever. So I'm going to pause you guys, fix this hot mess, and I'll be back. Okay, guys. I'm going in with one of these blushes, or actually all four of them. I'm just doing that number. And going over, because that blush fiasco, there was no Savage in it. I tried. Then I tried putting a lighter foundation over it, because remember, I hadn't powdered my face. And then nothing worked. So, took it off, reapplied it, reapplied my bronzer, and here we are. And the eyes are already separating. So, maybe it wasn't a good idea to use, the glitter all the way on. So, I'm going to try my best to fix this. And unfortunately, this is not an uncommon occurrence with Natasha Denona. I'm just tapping over the outside. And that's as good as I'm going to get it. For highlighter, I'm going in with my Essence Pure Nude, because it is in the shade Be My Highlight. For lips, we are going to put on Gerard Cosmetics Hydromat in 1995, because that is the year that my first child was born. This is the final look. Of my Valentine's Day makeup. I can tell you that this is not a contender for if I do a look. I'm not satisfied at all. I don't know. I've used this before. I think maybe not all over. I don't know, because this, touching it, it's still wet, so I don't know if it's kind of disturbing the shadow. I may try this look off camera and without this, and we'll see how it goes. But without this, if this performs good, then yes, this is a contender. Okay, guys, I hope I can cut this down and make it very short. Be beautiful, be kind, and I'll see you in my next video.